Hey there, I am Dixie Willard, and this is Ask Dixie. What is Mydoma working on now? So, oh my gosh, we're working on some really exciting new features, and I can't give too much away at the moment, but we have already mentioned that mood boards are getting some fun new updates, and that's going to come in a couple of different waves. And then not to mention, we're also working on several other features that'll be game changers for your business. Hey Dixie, it seems like whenever I go visit this one client I have during their project, they're always trying to add one more thing while you're here to the scope that we've agreed on. I'm bad at saying no, so I have been really accommodating, but I'm wondering if you have any advice to either prevent something like this from happening or how to best say no. Well, first of all, I have to say, I love scope creep. And I can also tell you that the best way to manage scope creep is having a plan for it so you can say yes. Scope creep means more work and more money for you. I handle scope creep essentially the same way that I do a new project. So first of all, I have a discovery call. In this case, it's really just them telling me they want one more thing and me either saying, let's schedule the time to chat more about it, or if I can, making time while I'm already there. If I can accommodate that consultation without having to make a separate trip, I'm all for it. So that, of course, leads to the second step, which is the initial consultation. And this may be much shorter than that very first consultation that you had with them. I mean, it's just a little extra thing, right? But you still need to find out the details of what it is that they want. And then the third part, of course, is the proposal of fees, schedule, and scope. So I always have my clients sign a new scope agreement and pay the design fee before work begins, and I don't always start it right away. I stick to my project load and schedule it further out if I need to. It can be a little bit harder to do when you haven't set the expectations for the process from the very beginning, but generally a simple, I'm really slammed right now, so let me check my project load and get back to you with a proposal for the new scope. That goes a long way. I'm hiring my first design assistant and I'm nervous about delegating and letting go of some of the control of my projects. Any thoughts on how to get over it and maybe what I should be looking for in a design assistant? Well, my first question is going to be, what sort of tasks are you planning to have your assistant doing? And how does that list compare to the tasks you actually need to have someone take over for you? So in my case, I didn't need help with actual design work. I really needed help with the admin side of things, keeping files up to date, following up with vendors, replying to inquiry emails, returning samples, that sort of thing. A design assistant sounds great, but if the things that are slowing you down the most don't have anything to do with the actual design, it's all admin, you might actually want to hire an administrative assistant first. When it comes to letting go of some of the control, the very best way to make sure that your assistant meets the quality you expect is to create standard operating procedures. So this can be as simple as creating a series of videos as you go about your daily activities, where you talk out loud as you do them, giving the standards that you expect and the reasoning behind what you're doing as you do it. Loom videos are great for computer-related tasks, and videos on your phone you feel a little silly sometimes, but just talking through it as you go along can really help with the things that are more hands-on. If you want a text version of all of this, not just videos, the paid version of Loom lets you get transcripts of your videos, and videos uploaded to YouTube auto-generate captions, and you can copy and paste those into a document and create a text version. By the way, having your new hire go through and create the documents from the videos is not a bad way to have them get familiar with your procedures. One last thing I want to point out, templates. Templates make it incredibly easy for your new assistant to respond to emails, set up new projects, get orders or invoices ready, and so on, without you having to worry that they won't get your brand voice right or that they'll skip something important. By the way, this also works for yourself. I'm a strong advocate of templates, whether you have any additional staff or not. But I will say that having them in place beforehand makes it really easy for you and for your assistant. Thanks to everyone who submitted a question. If you have a question, you can contact us on social media, or you can send me an email at askdixie@mydomastudio.com. See you soon and happy designing.